the forecast and the weather that they're having there, 15 to 25-mile-an-hour winds, obviously not helping that situation.
Well, it's the wind and it's the dryness. Looking back at the last 3 months, they've had 30% of their normal rainfall or precipitation for the last 3 months. So you've got a dry situation. Now, May is typically their driest month, and as we move into the summer season, June into July, the monsoon kicks in. So that will help out, I think, with the wildfire situations in New Mexico.
Heartbreaking to think of people losing their homes and everything they've worked for and everything else. But this happens in that part of the country every year.
It does. And of course, we see the scenes out of places like California. And up and down the West Coast. And oftentimes what it is, it's a 1-2 process where you may have a season where you get a lot of precipitation, you get a lot of growth, underbrush, and then you get into the next year and it gets real dry.
Right.
And all that dries out, and then you got this big fuel supply for these wildfires to burn on. Yeah, bad situation there, but hopefully the monsoon season will help out here over the coming months. Here locally, we've enjoyed what has been a beautiful stretch of weather just in time for the holiday weekend. We're kind of coming to the end of it, though. Right now, we're finding partly sunny skies outside as we begin to transition toward a more active weather pattern. Temperatures right now are in the mid-80s. Winds continue to be rather gusty. Recent gusts have been approaching 30 miles per hour, and of course it's humid out there. We've had that feel of summer across the area. Here's a look at the numbers right now across the board in the low to mid 80s. I think that's probably running a little bit low. My guess is Monette's probably more like 81, 82 at this hour. We do have some high cloudiness, though, that may be cooling things off just a bit there. This band of high cloudiness stretching down the I-49 corridor. Notice some storms starting to break out over toward I-35. To our north, we've had a very stormy Memorial Day. Severe weather in parts of Minnesota and northwestern Iowa, where we have tornado watches, and there have been several reported tornadoes already today, and this little outbreak of severe weather will continue to unfold as we work into the overnight hours. It's a quiet pattern across the eastern United States, but things will be changing over the next couple of days. The ridge that has protected us the last several days, it's going to be breaking down. And as a trough moves out of the western U.S. into the middle of the country and the whole jet stream pattern flattens out, that will gradually push a cold front into the area Tuesday into Wednesday and then eventually through the area by Thursday. So throughout that process, we're going to see episodes of showers and thunderstorms impacting the area. And there will come with those storms a risk of at least a few severe storms. Now, I think all in all, this is a scenario where we're looking at really just a hail and wind risk, at least locally for our area. The first wave of this would be Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday night, mainly north of I-44. Again, spotty hail and wind will be possible with the severe thunderstorms that do manage to pop up. And then as we get into Wednesday, what happens Tuesday night will have bearing on what our setup is for Wednesday. But generally speaking, it looks like we're going to have enough ingredients in place for risk of additional scattered showers and thunderstorms, a few of which could be severe. And spotty hail and wind would be the primary concerns with that activity as well. Looking at our forecast overnight tonight, it stays quiet. Tomorrow, notice we start seeing showers and thunderstorms sneaking into our northwestern counties. And it looks like places from, say, Stockton up to Osceola, east over toward Versailles. This is going to be a zone where we have a risk of widely scattered showers and thunderstorms on Tuesday. South of there, I expect it to stay dry throughout the day. And then as we work into the night, Tuesday night, we're likely going to have a broken band of showers and thunderstorms that sets up in that same general zone. And again, this is where we could see a few severe storms, and this will gradually sag southeast overnight Tuesday night, and I expect us to see some wet weather here along I-44 sometime between midnight and sunrise on Wednesday, and then that activity will push south into northern Arkansas. We'll likely see the shower and thunderstorm activity fade during the morning hours, and then it may flare up again as we get into Wednesday afternoon. I think that risk for scattered showers and thunderstorms will continue into Wednesday night. As far as rainfall, generally, it looks like the highest totals are going to be north of the interstate. And we could be looking at enough rain overnight Tuesday night as a result of training thunderstorms for the risk of flooding. And then we'll have to see how Wednesday shakes out across the area. Temperatures tonight, they're going to remain warm. Looks like 69 for low in Springfield. Highs tomorrow back in the mid-80s. Winds will be breezy again, but not quite as strong as they've been the last couple of days. I do expect, though, gusts to approach 30 miles per hour. Looking at your forecast for Wednesday, as a result of cloud cover and scattered shower and thunderstorm chances, temperatures will be running cooler, mid-70s for highs. That risk for rain will continue into early Tuesday, and then we'll see things quieting down for a stretch there. 73 for high on Thursday. Really nice finish to the work week on Friday, and then we'll be back at it with shower and thunderstorm chances returning over the weekend into early next week. Steve?
All right.